Hi everyone. Um, so today is King or Queen Day, and I looked around my whole house this morning for a tiara or a king's crown or a king's outfit or a robe or something that would show everybody that I was a king or a queen. And guess what? I couldn't find anything. So I decided that this morning I was going to tell my family that I was king for a day, which means everyone in this house does what I want when I want it, like a king or a queen. So I made my kids wait on me hand and foot, which means if I said, I'd like some breakfast, they got me breakfast. I'd like some lunch, they got me lunch. Dinner, I didn't cook it, they did, because I was treated like a king or a queen today. I might not have the outfit, but I had the mentality. So I hope you guys enjoyed your King or Queen Day. And let's get ready to finish our writing. Um, let's remember what we were doing. We were writing our second page of our memory book, all about our friends. We started our box and bullet plan on Monday, and we started our first draft on Tuesday. So let's remember what we were writing about. I'm going to take the time to read my writing to remind myself what I was writing. My friends. I met so many new friends in kindergarten. Miss Chrisman and Mrs. Olette were my first new friends. I met Miss Crawford and Jaden this year. Recess is my favorite time to play with my friends. So I have some more space and it looks like I have some more ideas on my web. So I think I'm going to write some more about my friends. So my last idea was lunch. So I'm circling it, checking it off. Now I'm going to think to myself, because remember our 4 steps: think it, say it, write it, read it. So I need to think, what do I want my sentence to say that will let my reader know why lunch was important for me and my friends? Let me think. While I'm thinking, I want you to look at your web and look at one of your ideas and also start thinking about what you want your sentence to be. Hmm. I love talking to my friends at lunch. So that's 8 words in my sentence. So I thought it, I said it. Now I'm going to write it. I'm going to say it one more time because I want to make sure it's absolutely what I want to write. I love talking to my friends at lunch. That is totally what I want to write. So I'm going to pause the video. I want you to pause the video. And if you haven't already thought of your sentence or picked your idea from your plan, I want you to do that now. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to write my sentence. And I want you guys to pause it and then think it, say it, and write it. We'll do the reading it when we come back. All right, friends, let's hear what you wrote for your sentence. Say it. I'll read you what I wrote. I love talking to my friends at lunch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to edit our writing. Now, who remembers what editing is? That's right. Editing is when you look, excuse me, you look at your words, you look at your writing, and you look to see if you have capitals, you look to see if you have punctuation, you look to see if you have any spelling errors, you look to see if you want to add anything. So I'm going to go kind of quickly through how I'm going to edit my writing, and then we're going to pause it so you guys can edit your writing. So quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read my sentences. And as I'm reading each sentence, one sentence by itself, I'm going to look for a capital and punctuation and spelling errors. I, capital, met so many new friends in kindergarten, period. All right, so I have my capital, I have my punctuation. Everything seems to be spelled right. I'm going to go on to my next sentence. Miss Chrisman and Mrs. Olette were my first new friends. All right, I have my capital in Miss. I have my capital in Miss Crispin's name because it's a name. I have my other capital in M in Mrs. Olette. I have the capital O. Everything looks to be spelled correctly. And then I have my punctuation. I'm going to go on to my next sentence. I met Miss Crawford and Jaden this year. And see how I made that little mistake there? Totally fine. If you guys find mistakes, you can erase. I just don't have an eraser on my marker. So I have my capital I, beginning of my sentence, the M and the C in Miss Crawford's name, the J in Jaden's name is capital, and I have my punctuation. Perfect. My next sentence. Recess is my favorite time to play with my friends. All right, I have my capital, no names, so those don't have to be capital, and I have my punctuation. Excellent. Last sentence. I love talking to my friends at lunch, which I do. That's my favorite time. Miss Crawford, Mrs. Olette, and I, and Miss Chrisman, we all sit in Miss Chrisman's room and we all eat lunch together. And it's so nice to catch up and just talk about how our mornings went, just like how you guys, at the beginning of your lunch, once you start eating, you can catch up with your friends. So let's take a look. I have my capital, I have my punctuation. So I feel like my writing is pretty good. I feel like I want to add one last sentence because I want to end it with like a bang, right? Like I started it off with I met so many new friends, so I want a really good closing sentence. I love all of my new friends. Whoops. And I'm putting an exclamation point because I do. I love all of my new friends. And that's why I wrote this whole page to tell everybody about my new friends and to tell everybody what I like to do with my new friends and to let everyone know how important my friends are that I met this year. I checked my punctuation, I checked my capitals, my spelling, and then I added a couple more sentences, which is exactly what you guys can do. So it looks like we are done with our writing and our editing. So tomorrow we will work on a picture and closing up our second page of our memory book. Enjoy being a king or a queen today, and I will see you tomorrow.